So what is the big thing standing in your way to being abundant? I'm just reading from my notes over here. So I wrote here that the big thing in my way to be abundant is me. I am the obstacle. If I don't consciously move out of my own way, life-changing monetary abundance is on the other side of my desire to want to be in the same position. That's basically the premise of this video. The premise being that you are the only thing that is in the way of your abundance. And I want to relate this to a practice that most men can do. I want to relate this to the practice of semen retention. I want to relate this to the power that we can gain through semen retention. All right. Because in this way, we are getting rid of ourselves. And by that, I mean we are getting rid of that piece of us that is in the way. The piece of us that's so primal that wants to be fed. That lustrous side of ourselves. And although that's a good energy, the problem comes when you're giving into that. When you are submitting yourself to it and becoming the servant to that instead of the master. That is where the issue arises for this. So essentially, getting yourself out of the way for your abundance. Move out of your own way. Remove that animalistic part of yourself. Tap into the part of yourself that is the most truest version of you. And lately, over the last few days, I've been getting back into this thing. I'm manifesting something particular. I'm manifesting something very particular. And I woke up this morning. I could have slept more, but I had so much energy buzzing through me. Because what I did was yesterday and last night especially, pretty late. I'm not usually on my laptop as late anymore, but last night I was quite late on my laptop, just putting together all these pieces for this manifestation, because it feels so real. It feels so real that I already feel like that's my life. I feel kind of detached from my reality right now. And it sounds very weird. I feel very, very detached from my reality right now. As if when I close my eyes, I'm living this other reality and I feel it. And it feels really good, and it gives me a lot of energy. It gives me a lot of fire. You know that fire that you have when you feel inspired? It gives me that. And I've had this feeling many times, although this time I feel it's different because I'm combining it with the power of SR. I'm combining with the power of retaining my life force, this power of semen retention. I'm combining these two things. I'm now channeling all of that energy, all of that sexual energy that would have been expelled or would have been released. I'm literally channeling it into this thing, into this manifestation. I'm finally getting out of my own way. And I've been out of my way many times, and I've been in my way many times. But it's by continuing that practice of not indulging in the things that you want to, per se, indulge in. And that goes across the spectrum. That even goes across, consuming content on your phone. It goes to those degrees. It does. So I'm also trying to cut back on that and just have moments where I'm just sitting down. I just sat down now for like 30 seconds and I picked up my notebook and I just flipped through it and I was like, hey, there's my video that I want to make. It's right there. I've written it down way back. So if I just have more of these moments and I just do that more, then I have more of these moments where I'm at peace and I'm completely in control of what I'm doing. And not out of control of what I'm doing. Not just watching some content or frying my brain with content. The other thing is to get out of my own way also means to remain in these pockets of peace across the day. So even when I'm at work, even when I'm doing something, and I'm going through a very turbulent time in my life. There's a lot of things that have changed. There's a lot of unfortunate news that I've gotten. And things are not particularly going the way that I thought it would. Or going the way that I would like it to go, or that I desire it to go. A lot of things are not working out for me. And that's okay. And that's okay. I'm going to take these, and I'm just going to take these and integrate these. I'm just going to continue to ride this wave. Because even though things are going down, my energy is up. My frequency is up. My vibration's up. Even though these things seem so chaotic, I still have time where I can be at peace. I still have time where I can retain peace. I still have time where I'm feeling this peaceful feeling, and I'm feeling high energy, high frequency, and high vibration. So I'm not per se saying I'm doing this manifestation or manifesting this particular thing because I'm feeling so good, or because everything has just been going so perfect. Like, no, actually everything's been falling apart. I've actually had better times. I've actually had way better times. A couple months back, it was literally everything looked like, yo, this is going up. That's how it was looking. So I'm actually in a worse position. But that's not why I'm coming back to it. I'm coming back to it because I realized, even when I had these good moments, that I got to get back to myself. And when I get back to myself, I'm out of the way. That ego part of me is out of the way. That insatiable beast side of yourself that just wants to consume and just rot out and not really apply any creativity, that part is out of the way. And my truest form, my truest self, my truest expression, which is the high frequency, high vibration self, is present. And that is what brings the peace in these turbulent times, in these times of chaos, so to say, in these chaotic moments. That's essentially what's happening. But I'm ever grateful for this experience. So today, ask yourself, how can I get out of my own way to my abundance? How can I get out of my own way? What are these practices that I can do? For me, it's been retaining my life force, being on semen retention. For you, it might be something else. But see, how can I get out of my own way moving forward today? Peace out.